I don't know if I really liked winning more than I hated losing. And, the preparation it took to compete, like you fall in love with that and then you go and compete and you only do it for 3 hours. You prepare for like 4 days before, 5 days, 6 months before. You only get 3 hours of it. And then you got to go do it again. So you have such a short mindset. And it's time for this week's Chill Zone, brought to you by Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN. And always celebrate responsibly. What are we doing, Mr.
Right.
Chill?
Oh, I'm finally chill. Finally chill. All right, today, Jules.
Oh, my God, when they're blue.
Ooh. In the post game, in the chill zone, we like to pull back the curtain every now and again, and Kyler and I like to sort of put you on the chill seat, if you will, to pull back that curtain on life in the NFL for us guys that just see it from the outside, us fans.
All right,
So today we're going to do a little hybrid of that, mixed with a little advice.
Advice. Right.
As an elder statesman of the game who has seen it all, the season is kicking off. A lot of rookies are making impacts already. So we wanted to see, Jules, what you wish you knew as a rookie and some of the advice that you would give to these young bucks trying to make it in the league today. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, my advice to the young football players, young rookies that are in the league, that are entering the early part of their season, get a body routine down immediately. Even if your body is feeling good, get your body work in, because nothing is more important than the health of your body when you're playing professional sport. Your body is your tool. Get massage. Get the prehab stuff that when your body's feeling good, that you're working your ankles, your knees. Develop a really good routine for your body. Don't do it when your body's hurt, because when you get hurt, when you've been doing it, if you do the stuff before you get hurt, you get back quicker. So fall in love. I was blessed to be drafted into the Patriots around a guy that was super into his health, and that's Tom Brady. I mean, there's a guy rubbing his arm every 2 seconds. He was eating freaking nothing but like kale and stuff, and everything was to make him perform the best. His body performed the best on Sunday. So get that body routine going, and also know it's a long season. Whether good or bad, when you're a young football player, you got to scrap what you just did in week 1 and worry about week 2, or week 3, worry about week 4. You have to remember the bad stuff and the good stuff to help you get better for that week. But whatever you did in that past week means absolutely nothing. Week 1 is crazy. The early part of the season is crazy. There's a lot of unpredictability. There's a lot of new wrinkles. You still don't know what your team is. You still don't know what the strengths of your team is. You don't know what the weaknesses are. It's a long, long season, especially as a rookie who's only played in potentially 14 games. If you went to the playoff, true, or 15 maybe, that's only, you have like 4 more weeks in the regular season of the NFL. And if you're on a playoff team, those weeks even get more ramped when you go to the playoffs. So it's a long season. Know your body, get your body right. Always have your body working. Always get the massage, the prehab, the PT, whatever it is. Even when your body's feeling good, like always work those things and know that it's a long season, because there is such thing as that rookie wall that you hit,
I mean, if you keep up, you don't have to catch up body-wise.
If you keep up, you don't have to catch up.
Amen. That sounds good, doesn't it? Let's start. I will say, I think we already kind of touched on it here a little bit, but like speaking personally, Jules, and just generally with guys you've seen come and go in the league, what's the biggest adjustment for a rookie in the NFL?
I think the biggest adjustment is you're not the buck.
Yeah.
You've been the best football player on the field that you've been on your whole life. Every level, you were always the guy. Once you get up there, you look around, you see Randy Moss, you see Tom Brady, you see Will Fork, you see Teddy Bruschi. Like, you've seen guys that you're watching in high school, junior college, junior high, winning Super Bowls, playing at the highest level, the highest the best games, like you gotta understand that you're not the buck.
Oh, I feel that. Yeah.
Now you can be a buck, but like everyone is the best. So that's when the little things matter when you're a rookie. Not making the same mistake twice. Mistakes are going to be made. You just can't make them twice. You know, learning from every rep you have, taking reps when you're not physically in, you're taking the mental rep, being prepared for a situation or a package when your opportunity comes. You may only get one. I was in a 4-wide package. They called maybe 4 of those a practice. I knew I had to go in and not fuck up the personnel group, not fuck up the play, not fuck up the formation, know my responsibility. And I knew the ball probably wasn't coming to me, but you had to put it on, you know what I mean? Just to show you, you got to show them you know what you're doing.
Right.
Because they're not going to put you out there if you don't.
That's true. And you only get limited reps every practice.
Only limited reps.
It.
This isn't college where, you know, you got 100 guys on the team. There's a backup long snap. There's 53 dudes.
That's it.
10 practice squad. What is that?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That was my second year.
This leads me.
Or my
this
third.
leads me to my next question, Jules.
Maybe
If you could rip
second.
the time machine in 2025, Jules, could go back and give a little advice to rookie, second year, early on, Jules, what would you say?
Hold out more.
I like that. I like that.
Hold your ground.
Amen. Take a couple more of those visits to other teams.
Don't let them bully you.
We the bullies. We don't get bullied.
My advice would probably just enjoy it more. You know, you get so caught up in the competition and like, I don't know if I really liked winning more than I hated losing. And, you know, the preparation it took to compete, like you fall in love with that and then you go and compete and you only do it for 3 hours. You prepare for like 4 days before, 5 days, 6 months before. You only get 3 hours of it. And then you got to go do it again. So you have such a short mindset, at least I did, whether good or bad, that like I didn't really necessarily get to enjoy it.
I feel that. Always got to be present and in the moment. I'm with you. It's tough to, it's easy to say, but tough to do.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side of that coin, what is something you're so glad that you did as a young player in the NFL?
I'm glad I'm super glad that I was very routine oriented, and I developed my pre-practice routine, my ball catching routine. I lived and died on the routine, and you know I had a lot of great guys to learn how to do that from. Now, I was naturally like that, but to see where I could use that routine and what routine I needed to get myself ready daily, I got to learn from some of the best routine type guys, Kevin Falks, Teddy Bruschi's, Tom Brady's. Welker worked his balls off, had a routine. You know, Randy had his routine on the off day, doing his speed and quickness that I would go do with them every once in a while. Like there was routines like the guys that stuck around, the guys that played a long time. They were routine type guys. So I'm thankful that I had a good routine.
And it paid off, baby.
You could always do a little more. Wish I could always done better.
Man, that was awesome. No, there's a lot of rookies out there that'll love this insight.
A lot of rookies, man. This
Hope
is
this finds you.
the rookies, new rookies every year.
Yeah, every year.
Every
we keep
year.
getting older. They stay the same age.
Yeah, I'm getting older. They keep on staying the same age there, boy. All right?
Oh, man. You think it's tougher being a rookie now or when you were a rookie?
What?
I don't know.
You can't even call them a rookie anymore. They're the R word.
First-year players?
Full R year.
First-year players?
R words. I mean, when I was a rookie, we still had like hazing.
Yeah.
We
Get
still
your
got
head shaved.
bullied, which I loved. I loved being bullied. I loved getting the Friar Tuck haircut. I loved spending like 1/10 of my signing bonus on a rookie dinner.
Morton's, shout out Morton's or wherever, Capitol Grill.
Capitol Grill. I loved carrying dirty, sweaty men's helmets and pads and cleats off the field, multiples.
Man.
I
Those good
loved
old
going
days.
to have to get the food before the flight and risk being late every single time.
Routine.
I loved it.
Classic.
I loved having to scream my fight song anytime anyone just wanted to hear it or tell a joke to someone when hey, Rook, you got a joke? I loved it. Was terrible at it, but you know what I loved? I loved the day you weren't a rookie. And then you got to do it to the rookie.
And do it worse. Oh, my gosh.
Nothing like being a vet.
Oh, no.
I
Being
love
a pledge
being
master
a vet.
over there.
Boy, 6 years in, I loved it. Loved being a vet. Old Slate Dog knows. Loved being a vet. And that was the Chill Zone, thanks to our favorite beer, Coors Light. Get Coors delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN. And always celebrate responsibly.